what I understand breast implant illness to be. I'm still sifting through all the information. But when you stop and think about it, it makes so much sense that your body's fighting off a foreign object. You know, it's setting off an auto immune inflammatory response to something in your body. Now, doctors are aware of this with hip prosthesis and artificial knees. Why aren't they aware of this with implants? Like, why did I go from specialist to specialist to specialist to hundreds of well, feels like hundreds of MRIs and countless doctors, and not a single person suggested it could be my implants? Like, it really does make sense when you stop and think about, especially when you don't have the blood work to support your diagnosis and they don't know what's wrong with you. You write on every single medical form previous surgeries and what you've had done, and not even a naturopath, nobody suggested it possibly could be my implants. And then when I started developing capsular contracture, that's your body rejecting it, like physically rejecting it. And the answer for capsular contracture is take it out, do a full capsulectomy, and then put a new one in. That's the answer from the doctors. So what this is all about is not me like, oh, woe is me, you know, you had a boob job, it didn't work out all that well for you. It's not about that. It's about raising awareness so that when you're sitting in that doctor's chair, if you decide to get a breast augmentation, you're aware of the risks. They tell you about the large cell lymphoma, which that's what happened when I went in for my surgery consult and I was going to get them put back in. 2 years ago, they didn't tell you about that. They didn't know about it. What I want is people to be made aware of the risks that they could end up with breast implant illness and autoimmune response to the implants. And then if they do still decide to go ahead with the implants and they start presenting with these symptoms down the track, that the medical industry will recognize that it could possibly be the implants, and they're not going to have to go through 10 years, low quality of life, and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars trying to find an answer. That's what this is all about. This is what we want to raise awareness for. I don't want people having to go through not just what I've gone through, but now hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of people that I've met through these breast implant illness pages whose story is exactly the same as mine. I'm not alone here, but still, like, I was just in hospital for 24 hours, not a single nurse had ever heard of breast implant illness. You know, this needs to change. We need to make people aware that this can happen.